All right, I'm gonna do one side at a time. I'm gonna start with the passenger seat. In order to do that, we're gonna move the seat all the way forward. So obviously you still need your battery connected, and this is gonna give us access to that bolt right there. A couple bolts in the back. Then we're gonna have to remove this one and that one, and we can do a little vacuuming while we're down here. So it turns out we need an 8mm hex to get those out. And just a good old-fashioned ratchet. We'll get this thing loose. If I can do this with one hand and film, you guys can handle it. Very easy to get started. All right, so make sure you capture your washer and ignore my dirty carpet again. Knock this guy out. Next, you guessed it, move the seat all the way back, revealing our glorious mats. All right, looking at these from the top to remove them, I can put my fingernail right under this and raise it up enough, I think, to slide it out. Otherwise, you can use a flathead screwdriver to get under there. It does have a little edge on it to catch a nail under. All right, same thing, remove the bolt here and do the same thing on that side. 8mm again, and I don't know if you can tell from here, get you a good flat angle so you can see that this one is actually angled about 45 degrees out. Using an extension here actually makes it easier so you can get more travel and get it out faster. This guy also has a washer. All right, after those are removed, the seat should be loose now. And I can just lift it up off the rails, and I'm just gonna tilt it over to the side. All right, so it's pretty easy to lift it up, tilt it over, slide it this way. You can see what it looks like under here. Got some mounting points. Got some motors. We got one cable that's not connected to anything. So I don't know if that's just an option I don't have, maybe for heated seats or I don't know, something. All right, so this electrical connector down here, you can actually grab this, pull it up and away from here, and then pull it down to disconnect them. But more opportunity to vacuum. Found a bunch of stuff under there. But I think we can all agree that the important thing here is not to let that hit anything and scratch things up, and also gives us access to this thing now. I feel like I can reach in from behind and feel the little posts. Yep. So if you reach in from behind, you can feel these things and just kind of pinch them in from the inside a little bit. Make it a lot easier on yourself, less likely to break. And here is our bolt. I think it's a 17mm. We're gonna remove that. And then we will be able to remove this. So at this point, if you want to make some mental notes on how this is lined up, coming through here for the other process, when you reinstall it, go ahead. So if I back up a little bit, you can see that it's pretty easy just to tilt it up, drag it over. I just set it right here on the carpet. Really easy access, and you don't have to hold it while you work on it. All right, confirmed it is a 17mm. Just gonna use that 1/2" guy here to help get me lots of torque. All right, let's get this thing out. All right, we have, what do we have? Got a little tiny thin washer on it, interesting. So here is the whole contraption. It's got like a bigger spacer kind of piece on with a little tiny thin washer. I just want to show you that seatbelt piece through the hole, and now we should just be able to lift it right out. So there we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum real quick under here while it's up and out. And this will probably depend on how you took yours apart. So mine on the passenger side was the opposite way. But this one's gonna go like this with the bolt going through. All right, seatbelt in here. Gotta push it down till the hole lines up and keep that washer in the back. So before you tighten it up, make sure that when your seatbelt goes over, it does not cross like this. So this needs to be flipped over so the tag is at the inside of the seat. All right, after that is all tightened, we just have the little cap snaps back into place. All right, so now is the last time I'm going to pick up all the stuff around here, vacuum one last time, set the seat back on the mounting points, and we're gonna reattach it with the 4 bolts. These seats aren't terribly heavy, so that's nice. Once you rock it around, it will fall into place. These holes will line up for you. You'll be able to tell that it's in the right place. Make sure you got the washer with them, and just go ahead and drop both bolts into place and start them by hand. All right, once both are in there hand tight, you can go ahead and torque these front ones down. All right, found some more torques. The manually and electrically controlled seat fastening screws. Looks like it is 38 to 42 Newton meters as well. So I'm going with the 42 Newton meters. We got our 45-degree angle here, remember? And a little extension. Staying right around 39 for a while. 40. There we go. And while we're up front, we can go ahead and slide these little protective covers back on here. Let's see. Looks like there's a little lip right there. That fits over. Push it back until it clips into place. And move these all the way up to expose our rear bolts. Once again, bolt those up, torque them down to the same spec. And there we go, ready to go. Please give this video some love if it was helpful or entertaining, or, you know, just because. And make sure you check out the next video. See you guys.